Alright, how's it going everybody, or anyone who's watching? I'm here for the Week 7 of the IPA, International Pokemon Association. This is going to be against Ethan in the... not Ethan, oh my god, I already did that one. This one's going to be against Tristan in the Venice Beach Victinis. Now, I already played Tristan. I'm here for, like I said, the wheel, so I'm battling people that I've already battled. This is the guy that we smacked around with the Scarf Transform Mew, so you know, pretty fun, pretty good. So the thing is, my differential is like plus 16, and the person in second place in my division is like, no idea. It's like, I think it's under 5, but don't quote me on that. I could be retarded. I think it's under 5. So like, I'm basically making playoffs. I mean, now that I jinxed it, I'm not making playoffs, but I'm basically making playoffs. So like, for that reason, like, I'm kind of free to like dick around for a little bit. So I actually brought I've actually brought the greatest team of all time, the most broken team of all time. I don't think I'll ruin the sets because it's a pretty fun to see. But I brought some godly sets. Specifically Lantern and Mew. I brought some really fun sets. So yeah, that's basically it. The only things on his team that threaten me are Manaphy and Emboar, pretty much. So as long as I keep an eye out on those, I can win anyways. Another thing to mention is this was like 2 in the morning when I did this, because I didn't really have much time the next day to do like anything. So I had to do it really late when Tristan got home. So it was like, I don't know, don't quote me on that. It was like really late. Not entirely sure if it was like 2 in the morning, but it was I think it was around that time. Don't quote me. Maybe I was just on Skype that. I have no idea. But anyways, the point is, it was really late, so I didn't really play very well, but and there was like a decent amount of hacks anyways. But like, it was a really fun game just to watch, just to spectate, I suppose. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be showing it right here. But yeah, it was definitely a really fun game, and I definitely really enjoyed it. I definitely really enjoyed using these mods. And yeah, it was really late, so I really didn't play that good. I probably, like, looking back, I can see a lot of mistakes that I made and things I should have done, but can't change the past. Hindsight is 20/20 vision. So I guess we'll just jump into the battle right here. So I lead off. He leads off with the Weezing Hears. I lead off with Modern Art, the Lantern. This set is pure art. This is the greatest set. So he predicts the Whirlpool quite nicely as he goes into the old Helios. You know, however, we are carrying a coverage move for the Helios in you know, that Toxic Arena. So we hit this man up with the Toxic, and you know, he's basically dead now. You know, so we're gonna go for the Aqua Ring, predicting that Goodra. And the thing is, I mean, I should probably say something right here. I mean, first of all, the last time we played, I made a joke in the commentary saying something about like, yo, what if he brought banded Outrage Goodra? That would be fire. So I kind of thought he might bring that this game, and I mean, I am like pretty much fully physically defensive, and I would have gotten like almost I would have got like almost about 30-ish% back from leftovers after my encounter with the Goodra anyway, so I would have taken it decently well, because he's not banded in the end, but I would have taken banded anyways, but he's not banded, so I would have taken it decently well, not like the best. I would have taken it, and then I would have been able to heal about 30-ish% just from Aqua Ring and leftovers, unless I'm mistaken, unless I'm dumb, but misses the power-up. A little bit unfortunate for him, but you know, what can you do? I mean, it didn't matter, because you know, it's power-up, that move doesn't hit. So gonna hit this man up with the Toxic, as I'm gonna, you know, be able to skillfully dodge that the whip, and the old the Manaphy comes in. Now, I didn't really think that he'd be Calm Mind Rain Dance or Tail Wheel Rain Dance, but he does reveal the Rain Dance right here, so that's actually a little bit kind of scary, because I mean, Manaphy is scary to anything, and the Rain Dance set is usually pretty good against Stall anyways, so that's a little bit frightening. So yeah, that's the thing. Also, my Tentacruel's ability is not I think it's Clear Body. Like, my Tentacruel's ability is not an actual ability, so that's basically the thing. So the thing is, I know his Goodra has superpower, but At this point, I'm assuming he's banded Gudra, because like I said, from the joke I made before, and now that we see he's physical, and the fact that, yeah, he didn't, I guess, switch out moves or anything, but I was really under the assumption he was banded. I knew he'd have superpower, because, like, Gudra learns, like, what, like, 5 physical moves, and one of them is Outrage, one of them is Dragon Tail, so it learns, like, it basically has 3 coverage moves and a dragon move, and that's basically its entire physical move pool. So we know it has, superpower, but I honestly thought he was banded, so I kind of think he's, I think he's going to go into Aggron anyway, so I go into Crocodile here, but he's not banded. He goes for the superpower, and he crits me, and with the defense, with the attack drop, that's actually unfortunate, because he's able to crit me and kill me, whereas he wouldn't if he didn't. But I'm going to bring in the old Mew right here on, be able to set up that Home Claws on the -2 attack, and Heliolisk comes in right here, and I can go for the Zen Headbutt right here and kill the Heliolisk, which would be nice, but unfortunately we're catch that flinch, so a little bit unfortunate, you know, not able to show off the set. I'm not going to risk Mew, because I mean it's really good against his team anyways, so yeah, I'll just go into this. Goes into Manaphy. I thought he was Tail Glow, so I went hard into Gengar, but it seems like he's a defensive set, which is actually very nice for me. Looks to be specially defensive, although actually no, he probably would have taken that a little bit better, but yeah, he takes that, you know, better than an offensive variant would be, so that's actually kind of nice, because it means he's not going to Tail Glow and do any sweeping shenanigans. Also, he's not Sap Sipper Gudra, which is kind of funny. I mean, we saw the hydration before, that's why I actually went for Energy Ball. So yeah, he's going to Wisp and then T-Bolt. I mean, that's a thing, so I'm able to stay and get the Toxic Spike. Then the next turn, I can go for Scald and try to burn. I know he's going to T-Bolt, but if I can burn him, then that means Gengar can, like, spam Hex and do a thing. However, we don't get the burn, and I don't really want to just take the T-Bolt, because I can pass a Wish into Tentacruel from his range on basically anything, almost anything on his team. He's able to predict the Audino as he goes out into his Aggron, which works out for him. And he can end up getting Stealth Rocks up, yeah, as we can clearly see. So this is where we're gonna trap the Weezing right here. This is how you 1v1 a Weezing right here. So being able to you know, trap that Weezing with the Whirlpool right here. You know, just do some protecting. You know, gotta scout what move he goes for. You know, always nice. After up there, so it would just be like he could go into like Heliolisk or I guess Manaphy if it had Energy Ball or a few things, and then it would just be hard to like you'd basically be basically dead. So I go into Audino. There's not really a reason not to, and I can get a Heal Ball off here. I actually predict the Paralysis right here, and I go for the Heal Bell, get rid of it. So yeah, that was a pretty dank prediction on my part. I might say so myself. I'm gonna go for Wish. I'm gonna pass it off into Mew, because like I said, Mew is really good here. If he goes for the double Wisp, not only does it synchronize the burn over, but I can just go right back to, what's it called, and Heal Ball off. He does miss, like I said, it didn't really matter. It would have synchronized over, and then I guess I could have just went straight into Audino and Heal Bell, because I just needed Mew not burned, and yeah. So that's basically it. He comes into this, and round 2, hopefully he doesn't flinch me this time, just because I need him low, and I do Roost. He doesn't flinch me, so I do Roost. I just need him low so that, you know, Poison and stuff is just going to make it to a point where he's not a threat anymore. And yeah, we've got him to that point right now, because after the Dark Pulse, he's going to be low enough from Life Orb and Toxic that it's not really a threat. I think bad play here on my part, I just go for the Protect. It probably would have been a little bit better if I went for, I guess, any move. I guess I was just afraid of dying to Hyper Voice or something, I don't know, depending on what he was. But that's okay for me. I go into Tentacruel because I want to get kind of a Suicide Rapid spin-off, which was, I mean, I guess kind of a bad play on my part anyways, but He's able to take out my Tentacruel right there. I probably could have just gone straight into Mew, because I take the hit and I'm faster anyways. So I probably could have just gone hard into Mew as opposed to sacking Tentacruel. Like I said, I didn't really play very good this game. I was just playing for fun. Like, I brought a lot of fun sets. I was just kind of dicking around anyways. As we can see, Outrage does absolutely nothing. So, that's of course nice. There's that physical defense coming in handy for me, so I can just roost. The hitting itself isn't really a thing because I could roost basically until he hits himself or until he dies to poison, so it really doesn't really matter. He goes hard into Manaphy, and that's going to do, well, that does a lot of damage. I make another kind of questionable play here. I don't go for Zen Headbutt, I go for Zap Cannon, and I miss, and he gets the Scald Burn, so, I mean, I don't know, it wasn't really a bad, horrible play on my part. I didn't want to take helmet damage because I didn't want to be in range of, like, Banded Flare Blitz or, something like that. So, I mean, it wasn't a horrible play, but, I guess technically the better play would be just to have taken the Rocky helmet damage, but, unfortunately, not only do we miss, but we get the burn, so that's of course really bad. I go into Audino, but I actually forgot to speed creep. I meant to speed creep Aggron just like I did last game, but I don't end up speed creeping, so I actually lose the speed tie, or he is running speed on his Aggron. Don't know how much speed, but yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, that's a little unfortunate, because if I got the heal ball off of Mew, that would be a little bit nicer. After the Protect, I can actually live the hit, which is actually good that I wasn't impatient and just attacked, because of that Protect, I can live the hit. I can Protect the next turn and, you know, get a little bit more Whirlpool damage off here, and after this next Whirlpool, when I go for Whirlpool here, he's in range of Shadow Ball from Gengar. However, we missed, so I guess it doesn't matter in the end. So right now it's a roll, it's like, I'm not entirely sure. It was like 60 something to 70 something, so it was a roll. But he ends up saving the Aggron anyways, so that turns out to be a Salt Vest Emboar, so it's really not much of a threat now that we know it's a Salt Vest, because we have the old Mew for it. So he doesn't go for Sucker Punch. I'm not sure if he doesn't have Sucker Punch, or if my bluff that I had Pain Split worked, because I think I said in the chat that I was going to go for Pain Split, but it ended up working anyways. And Roost is pretty much always my best play here anyways. I would say, because, yeah, I'd say Roost is my best play, just in case he has Sucker Punch, I suppose. I mean, we already knew what he was, but, like, I mean, he dies anyways, and I don't know, it wasn't worth it, because I could Roost to full and obviously take any hit, and I wall pretty much everything else. So the last little bit is just Mew going for a sweep. So yeah, we actually get the Zap Cannon and Mew sweep, so I guess I'll just be quiet and let Zap Cannon and Mew do his thing.